Hi, my name's Julia Bagley. I live in Texas. I'm voting for Trump. I'm a Republican. There are a lot of people that I've heard that aren't voting Republican this year who claim to be Republicans. They don't like what Trump says or they're offended by whatever. You know, the things that people are offended by, it's only offensive because the people getting offended are letting it go on. Call me a cracker, coon-ass, stupid, white, sedity, whatever. It is not going to offend me at all. If everyone took that attitude, there would be no offensive terms. But besides that, let me tell you, if you are throwing away everything that Republican stands for to go Democrat because you're offended by a few words, you are not a true Republican. And shame on you. Republican is not just a word that is put with a person. There is way more to it than that. Think of the principles. Think of why you are a Republican. It goes so much deeper than that. So all of you out there saying that I'm a Republican, but this year I'm going to vote for Hillary, stop saying that, because you're not a Republican. Because the heart of a Republican is what Republican is, not the person. Think of how many other Democrats would be on the Supreme Court. Think of how many other Democrats would follow suit. All of the laws that come with that. The debt this country has right now, thanks to Obama and Democrats, it's ridiculous. We don't need a war to lose our America. No, no, no. No, their end game is pretty smart. We keep borrowing billions from our friends. The end game is they're just going to own us. It's not going to be our country. One thing about Trump, I think he's got a very good business mind and a business sense. Financially, if that's all he does in the next 4 years, hey, that's my vote. And let me address the woman who is exploiting her child. And I'm going to go ahead and exploit mine back because not everybody else can say this, but I have a son who is autistic. He does the pacing-ism. He jumps up and down in place and he does his little, he calls it a tool, makes the noise shh and does it with his hands. I teach him the sticks and stones thing, you know. You don't want your child living in a Trump world. Well, lady, I know what you meant by that, and I'm so sorry you can't put a bubble around your child. That is not going to happen. But what do you want to teach the core of him? That you can just flip-flop around on your principles and ideas? You're either Republican or you're not. Do not use your child against Republican Party. You are never Republican, if that's the way you want to say that. And my son, just on certain issues that Democrat stands for, 100% for Trump. And he knows everything. I tell him everything. He asks a lot of questions. He is not offended. You need to teach your child to not be offended. No, it's not okay for people to say certain things. But who cares? Like water off a duck's back. Because the only reason there are terms that are politically incorrect to say that offend people are the people who are getting offended and saying things back. If you don't get offended, those would all fade away. So think about that. Don't vote for Hillary. Oh my goodness. Let me say this too. She is not the example I want for my daughter. I would have so much more respect for that woman had she left Her husband, when he was getting blowjobs in the Oval Office. See, the 18-year-olds nowadays, they don't even know about all that. I'm like, she's not a strong woman. She took it. She stayed. And yes, I don't know their intimate detail situation, but I know had she left, it wouldn't have helped her politically, you know. But I would have had more respect for her. All of us have things that we have to go through. I get that. But she is not who I want representing a strong woman. And besides, other countries make their women wear veils. What in the world is that going to say? Right now is not the time to have a woman president, because other countries will see that as a sign of weakness. They will attack us. And she's going to open the door and let them in. She thinks we can just be friendly. Oh boy, is she wrong on that one. No, we need Trump. If for not any other reason, financially, we're about to hand over our country. Because how in the heck are we going to get out of this debt? I think we need someone who's got a financial sense. And Trump has at least proven that. And Hillary hasn't proven anything, but she's a liar. Who cares how nice she is? I can't stand people who are so sweet to your face, but you don't know what they're doing behind their back. Anybody else would have done things she's done, they'd be in jail. But no, they couldn't do that. So, no. I would rather have somebody honest and say things out loud than wonder what someone's saying and be all sweet. That's more dangerous. Think about it, America. We need Trump.